Hi everyone and welcome to Fresh from my garden. These are the Asian string beans from our garden and I had planted them last month and we were away on vacation for a couple of weeks, and since we had a lot of rains during that time and we also had our house help to help us water the plants while there were no rains, these plants have grown really well and they look so beautiful and they are flowering and producing a lot of beans. So every day I get to harvest at least a small handful of beans and I'm cutting them up and storing them so that when we have enough, we can use them for stir fries. And we all love this vegetable a lot and we use it regularly in our kitchen. As you can see, there are a lot of flowers in bloom and it is climbing up this trellis onto another bigger trellis that we have in our garden. And onto that trellis, we have these passion fruit plants and they have also started producing fruits. So we have a lot of passion fruits growing, and we also have a bleeding heart here that is almost ready to bloom. So we have a few plants up on this trellis and they are all doing well, especially due to the cooling down of the harsh summers and the lot of rains that we are having. Now these have been supported by a very simple trellis that I have used to support these plants, and since Asian string beans is a creeper variety, they need some kind of support, and here I have used some plastic fencing and some wooden sticks that I have hammered into the ground. So they have been pretty sturdy in the ground since I have hammered them well into the ground, and they haven't fallen over in spite of the heavy winds and rains. So here they are producing really well, and this is a vegetable that we regularly use in our kitchen. But these plants are prone to aphids, and aphids just take over the entire plant once the infection sets in. So, luckily, this time we don't have much of an aphid infection, and even if there is a small infection, we would just spray off with some neem oil, and it has been keeping the aphid infection in check. But there have been a lot of plants in the past of Asian string beans that I had to discard completely because of the extensive attack of aphids on these plants. So the Asian string beans are a long variety of bean and it's the runner kind, and these plants need some support so that they can climb up onto a trellis or onto a support system and grow well. These plants have been planted in the ground in the northeast side of our garden where it receives a lot of morning sunlight and afternoon shade. So, if these plants can receive around 4 to 5 hours of sunlight a day and can be protected from the harsh afternoon sunlight, they will do well and grow lush and beautiful and give us a lot to harvest from. So I hope you liked today's video. I had also shared another shorts video on different things that are growing in our garden this month. So please do take a look at that video and please keep watching and supporting. Thanks for watching Fresh from my garden.